Hello everyone, Misilla here at Learn to Grow. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own DIY organic pesticide that can also be used as a fungicide as well as a viricide because of the ingredients that we will be using. So we're actually going to make two different solutions. One is garlic barrier oil based and the other one is neem oil based. But we'll also be adding worm casting nutrient tea to both solution, and I'll go over some details on why these are all beneficial ingredients and how they work in the garden. When you buy your neem oil, make sure it is cold pressed. You want it to contain azadirachtin. This is the component that will disrupt the feeding of chewing and sucking insects and also can disrupt their hormonal system, which will inhibit them from reproducing. So just make sure to get the cold pressed neem oil. Oh, and one more thing about neem oil is it has antifungal properties. Now, what I like about the garlic barrier oil solution is that it works systematically. The plants absorb it and it travels through the stems and the leaves as well as the roots, protecting the whole plant. Garlic barrier oil also repels small animals because of the smell. So it's great for both insect pests as well as small animals that might be eating your crops, such as rabbits. I've had issues with deer, so lost all of our raspberries and blueberries. They start eating the stems and the leaves, so hopefully this will work for the deer as well. So the reason why we are adding worm nutrient tea is because it is packed full of beneficial microbes and fungi that can actually help dominate the bad pathogens in the garden that can lead to plant diseases. But it can actually also work as a repellent for insect pests as well as small animals because of the smell. Although the smell lingers on for only about 24 hours. But anyways, it'll also feed the plants through their foliage. The plants will absorb the worm nutrient tea that's in the solution that you're spraying, and that's absorbed to the plant's pores, which is called the stomata, and they'll use all those nutrients as well, which will help with plant growth and health. So the first solution I'll be making is the neem oil. So I have about 32 ounces of water in this one quart sprayer. Going to be adding about a teaspoon of dish soap first. The dish soap will help the solution stick to the plants, but also help with the disbursement of the neem oil into the solution. We're going to be adding a teaspoon of neem oil, or about a capful, and about 1 ounce of worm casting nutrient tea. So I'm going to just give it a shake, eyeball it. And give your bottle a good shake. You want to agitate that oil so that way it's all mixed in there, as well as the soap. And now we can spray the plants. Now you want to also make sure you do a spot test and wait about a day or two to make sure that the plants don't have any adverse reactions to the solution that you're using. Same goes with the garlic oil barrier solution. So you want to make sure you do that first, and if the plants look okay, they can go ahead and keep spraying. Now, in order for these solutions to be effective, you want to spray your plants at least 3 times. You can start with once or twice a week, or once every 5 to 7 days for 3 consecutive weeks. And you will get great results and will also make a great preventative measure. So go ahead and spray my kale plant here. I'm going to go ahead and spray on the underside of the leaves. Now, if this is a cabbage looper or a cabbage worm, you will also see black droppings in the creases of your leaves, and I think I see some in there. I can see some tiny black droppings over there. So this is a cabbage looper or cabbage worm that's causing this, eating the leaves of the plants. Again, make sure to do a spot test and wait about 24 to 48 hours to make sure that your plants do not have any adverse reactions from the solutions you are using. There's some aphids here. Aphids suck the plant juices. So both the garlic and neem oil solutions work well on both sucking and chewing insects. Looks like something's eating this kale as well. My goodness, it is just devouring everything. And I've noticed a lot of the white butterflies flying around in the garden. So I think they've been laying their eggs onto the brassica plants. A couple holes in here as well. Oh, this is just all stripped away. Look at this leaf. Get the underside of the leaves of this kale plant. Now when you're spraying, you want to avoid spraying on a hot sunny day because you can burn the foliage of your plants. So you want to do it on a cloudy day, early in the morning before the sun peaks on your garden, or in the evenings fine. So next is the garlic barrier solution. So we don't need to add any soap to this. This is mainly, it's got garlic water, doesn't have that much oil in it. So we're just going to go ahead and mix it with the worm tea and the water. So for the 32-ounce bottle or sprayer that I have here, we're going to be adding about 1.5 tablespoons of garlic barrier solution here. So a capful looks like about 1.5 teaspoons. So I'll put a couple of those and just a little bit more. You can definitely smell the sulfur in this. So about a couple capfuls. Make sure to agitate that and shake it really well. So again, the garlic solution will work well on insect pests, small animal pests, even snails and slugs. And when the snails and or slugs come in contact with the garlic, they actually secrete more mucus to try to get off that garlic oil from their bodies, and they keep secreting the mucus until they start to shrivel up and die. So that will also work on those pests. So I'm trying out this garlic barrier solution on the cabbages, since we have slug problems around here. This one here are the 1,000-head kale. The leaves are huge. I don't know if you saw this in my last video. Such a beautiful kale variant. But anyway, something's munching on the leaves as well. See those holes? And this one actually had been eaten. Look at this one. It's like half of it's missing. And remember, get the underside of the leaves. Since you have that worm tea in your solution, the plants will absorb the worm tea under the leaves. That's where their pores are, or the stomata of the leaves. So you're feeding your plants as well as spraying repellent. So I know it's kind of late in the season for me to be making this video, but I do hope that you can use this information helpful for next season. And both of these solutions actually work for indoor plants as well. So if you're growing indoors, which I am, I can use this if I need to. I had a fungus gnat infestation last year indoors, as well as spider mites. So these two solutions will work indoors as well. Now it's time for the giveaway. I'll be selecting 3 winners, and each winner will be receiving a 1/2 gallon of worm casting nutrient tea compliments of Vermistera. And all you have to do to enter is leave a comment down below letting me know the worst insect pest or small animal pest that you've been dealing with this season. And I'll be randomly selecting the 3 winners on Thursday on the live stream at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So good luck everyone, and I hope that you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.